You're listening to another Woodshop podcast, the okayest podcast of its type. Your hosts are Daniel Dunlap of Daniel Dunlap Woodworks, Peter Kapar of Petree's Workshop, and Braden Boakes of Littlebug Woodworking. You can find them as well as the podcast on your favorite social media channels.
Welcome to episode 270 of another Woodshop podcast, recording on Mischief Night, the eve before Halloween, where all the spooky monsters and edgy teenagers prepare to wreak havoc on the town. But it's the spookiest time of the year. But you know what's really scary? Waking up in your 30s with back pain and doing a podcast with two other dudes with back pain where you talk about nothing for 3 hours on a Thursday night instead of going out. Ooh. Dun, dun, dun. Wait, I probably have that too.
you lost me at waking up in your 30s.
But,
okay, first of all.
But that's not the scariest thing.
We got him double with the back pain.
Oh, the back pain. Yeah. But that's not the scariest thing. The scariest thing for a woodworker this time of the year is realizing that there's only 7 weeks until Christmas Eve, so you better get on in your workshop selves. Let's go. Sneak it up on you boys.
I'm angry now because of you.
I'm already in a pit of despair.
Because you only technically have 6 weeks to work on stuff, but also there's some holidays in there, and then also you guys have craft fairs every weekend, so you can't work in a shop on the weekend. Oh man, that's crazy. Me too.
Brap fairs?
Brat fairs?
Ooh, brat fairs?
Speaking of brat fairs.
Patrons?
Yeah, I'm just...
Yeah, there we go. Their thick, meaty friendship gives us sustenance.
Yeah, because when you see them, what do you say? Brah. Right?
Brah. Brah.
It was a good recovery because Braden made me feel very uncomfortable with what he said. We have 2 new patrons.
Ooh.
And do they also have back pain?
Probably. With names like this, I'm willing to bet they have back pain. Don Richardson of Chiefs Woodworks or Woodworking. One or the other.
Which Don's 18. And an athlete.
Wesley Miller Esquire.
Fancy.
Whoa.
And he has a message. And that is, bring back Black Betty.
Ram-balam.
The quad B.
Over my ram-balam body. We'll just loop it, Dan. We'll loop it at the end as a fade out. That'll be our outro music.
I'm just gonna start putting it at the end every week.
Whoa.
I mean, we could do that. Just like real low, like,
oh, Black Betty, ram-a-lam.
You still have it. It's still there.
Oh, it's always there.
It's always there.
Yeah.
It's always in our hearts.
You know what else is always there?
The Black Betty is the friends you make along the way. I beat you, Braden.
Damn it.
I don't get it. All right. After Dan drinks his bean soup, he's going to read the name.
We got VIP patrons to talk about for a sec. So take a sip of coffee or whatever.
Everybody take a nap.
Well, Wesley Miller Esquire, bring back Black Betty. Top of the list. Newest VIP patron. We also have Mike over at DM Works. It's pronounced Works, Dan. Yes, we know. You tell me every week, Mike.
I think it's pronounced DM Works.
Jeremy Johnstone. And I was telling Braden, I see Jeremy Johnstone on everybody's top tier patron list. He's a man about town. Let me tell you.
I love people that will support the community.
He's out there.
You guys.
He's out there supporting. Greg over at G&M Design Co. Scott Crabtree over at Crabtree Creative. Dominic the Crafty Sloth.
Nice.
Sean Renshaw. Nick at NSM Woodcraft. Chris Lamoureux at Homefront Woodworks. Alex Duffy, the Dufferson over at Duffy Woodcraft. Greg Bennett at Wendy Acres Works. Greg D'Ambrosio at GTD Woodworks. Damon from BWG Woodworking. Jeremy Claybaugh from J. Claybaugh Woodworking. Braden is a sexy little Saja boy. Ooh. And it's also this.
Well,
Yeah.
Dan, do you know you can't touch your fingers like this and tilt your head at the same time? Like it
No,
locks.
You can.
It
I've
locks
done it.
your
No.
neck.
That was Alex Adams. I'm sorry. Sorry.
Black Betty.
Everybody, I'm sorry. John Herbolsheimer over at Living Laugh Woodworks. Nick, insert funny name here, Vreeland from NV Woodshop. Jared LaPuma from LL Builds Woodworking. Tyler Booth over at Temecula Yard Games. Henry Lutens from Manfreda Wood. Justin Frazier from Frazier Canyon Woodworks. Sarah with Rosie's Wood Shop. El Jefe over at Maker's Way. Victor from Whim Designs. Dan, where the F are my tables? That's Nick Brim.
Oh, I thought it was John Grubb. Oof.
Yeah.
Spicy.
Man, how many tables do I owe to people? Braden, can you finish Nick's tables? That is Max Reed of Redesign Co. I'm gonna put that all on Max. I don't think Lissa would dabble in such shenanigans. I don't see that.
I think she's way more likely
She's
to
the
be
one probably putting all this in.
But there's more anger in it if it's her.
Oh,
Maybe. Okay. I won't argue with that.
Okay.
Bill Burkle over at WTB Woodworking. Crafted with Machines and Love is Patrick Gensel. Ed Mancini at Mancini Woodworking. Chris at Chris Will Make. Join for the lulls. Stayed for the Mayo-related smut. Is James Alford over at Trash Panda Woodworking.
nice.
Justin Bailey from Campfire Woodworks and the one and only Mr. John Grubb, the elder patron himself. Will make. That's it.
I'm doing that just to piss off Justin because he really wants to be the eldest patron.
End of list. If you want to be a patron and maybe someday end up being the eldest patron, you'd only have to knock off a couple hundred people. You can go to patreon.com/anotherwoodshop podcast or simply go to iloveawp.com. If it's so simple, why don't I say that one first? I don't know. This is just how my brain works. You can sign up for one of our tiers over there, and then that'll keep tears from rolling down our face.
Nice.
I think.
Good one.
Nice.
Braden, save me.
Braden, give away stuff.
Let me tell you what. When you sign up for any of our tier levels, you also get entered into our monthly patron giveaway, which could win you spicy prizes such as 3D printers, lasers,
And mayo.
hold down kits, spicy nudes of Dan.
No.
We have yet to give that one away. It could be showing up in your box. It's a bunch of Polaroids from the 80s, but
I was a child in the 80s.
Still a child.
It's awkward.
Wait, are we talking emotionally? Because that's the same. Yeah. Fine. Spicy nudes of Dan in the 90s.
He was a teenager, underage. No.
Spicy nudes of Dan in the early thousands.
No, I
the
turned-
Child era.
I turned 18 in 1996. So
Dan turned 18 and took spicy boudoir photos dressed up in all of his Space Jam attire.
That's how he dodged
Got
the
it.
draft.
Anyway, so none
Yeah.
of that's real, but the giveaways are. If you want to get entered in to win any of our giveaways, we just gave away a micro jig super bundle pack with a gripper and a clamper and a twister.
Yeah.
So
The
I mean,
CNC
technically-
hold down kit.
Yeah, CNC hold down. Technically, what I said was correct.
Technically.
But if you want to get entered in to win further giveaways, we've got 2 more guaranteed giveaways of the year.
Ooh.
We've got November and December, and then we're going to regroup and we're going to see if we let Dan commit us to 12 more months of winter, like the gopher that he is.
Look, guys, I'm going to do my best to get these guys on board with more monthly giveaways, but I'm going to need some help. I'm going to need some feedback from the community.
We need
get
some
them
more
on board.
VIPs.
We need the community to send in stuff for us to give away back to the community.
That's not what I was asking for. I wanted people to say, keep the giveaways going. But yeah,
But if you
give
do
us
want to
stuff.
get entered in to win our giveaways, all you have to do is sign up for any of our patron tiers. You get more entries the higher your tier. So our VIPs are actually getting 4 entries per month for free.
At least
I mean, technically for
minimum.
the cost of VIP patronage, but the entries are free. And then
The entries are the friends you make along the way. I'm sorry,
true.
Braden.
You can also get extra entries by going to arethechairs.included.com, which will take you to our St. Jude's page. And every $5 that you donate to St. Jude's through our team page gets you another entry for that month. Plus, it's tax deductible. And also, you get to fight childhood cancer. And what kind of animal isn't okay with that? So get signed up. We've got to figure out what the heck we're going to give away for November. I bet it's going to be great. It'll at least be awesome.
It'll be scrumptious.
It will be scrumptious.
Yep.
So,
Scrum
Anyway.
diddly-umptious.
Peter.
Hey, I'm Peter, and I'm going to talk about our sponsors. Broadly gestures to everything. But I want to give a
Pampered Chef.
huge Pampered Chef. World of Tanks, guys. If you sign up right now, you can get to. Oh no, I'm kidding,
Nope.
kidding. Is that even a thing anymore?
I hope not.
I
don't know. I don't
It's
want
all
to take
about
other people's joy
Raid
away.
Shadow Legends now. No, I want to give a huge shout out to our good friends over at Onefinity. Not 2, not 3, but Onefinity. They got it right on the first try. You know we love these guys. We use their equipment. We've been using it for years. It's listen, it lasted through Dan. It's Dan tested and mother approved. They know what they're
It's
doing with their
still kicking.
CNCs. And honestly, just when I thought the machines couldn't get any better, their whole Redline Ultimate machine right now is just incredible. Everything just works so well. Between the controller, the actual spindle, everything's just so beefy. The new stepper motors. This thing is simply a thing of beauty. They're constantly sneaking in little sales to try to, once they get a new batch of stuff, they're able to push it out because it's a new release. And they sell out in like an hour every time. So they're doing something right over there. There is a machine for every budget and every size. And if you guys have any questions, reach out to Onefinity. The people over there are incredible. You know Stone, Morgan. They're really good at answering all the messages and giving you all the details you need to pick the best machine for you, or reach out to us. And when you go to purchase one, use the link in our show notes. Don't just type in a code AWP. We don't know if that's
code
live yet.
AWP works.
It works now.
Is
I
it
believe it
confirmed
works.
now?
I'll confirm it, but we did bring up that we need a code AWP because we have a tick and where we just say use code AWP. So
Now, to be
as
fair,
you continue-
in their defense, they thought we had a code already because we have a, Onefinity.
'Cause we kept talking about it?
.com/.
Oh yeah,
AWP or
somebody
whatever.
tried to use it and it didn't work.
Yeah. So we're definitely working on that. So use that. Actually, I'm going to check it right now.
I'm
But-
checking it. You keep doing your
But
thing.
this is it. This is the thing. So I'm going to do AWP, apply, and invalid. So still use the link in our show notes. We're doing it live, guys. Use the link in our show notes if you want to get a machine, or reach out to one of us. We can always lead you in the right direction or send a link to you. We always have that handy, or we'll direct you to the podcast, which you're listening to now. I also want to give a huge shout out to our other sponsor, Gorilla Glue. Oh my gosh, Discord with their messages. Gorilla Glue is tried and true, guys. It's been around for decades. They really know what they're doing. We've all used their classic polyurethane glue that expands, bonds everything. It is indoor and outdoor rated. I actually used it the other day, and I forgot how much I liked it. I used it for wood for a little bit and then changed over to some other glues. But now Gorilla Glue also has wood glues, including their new Ultimate, which is their waterproof one, or water resistant type one, waterproofing, which
Outdoor.
means
Outdoor
outdoor
dog.
rated. You can use it for all your cutting boards, all that stuff. It's awesome. They also they're throwing out so many new products. They had me confused at Home Depot. I went to get the spray adhesive. They have spray adhesive contact adhesive Ultimate, and I was like, this was already great. Why better? So I of course got the Ultimate because I figured that's the one I should get. So go check out their new lineup. They have about 24 new products that they just dropped this year. So there's a glue for everyone, just not the kids. No, don't give glue to kids. Bad idea. And don't use code AWP because we don't have a code with them, but go use the products because we use them and they're great.
You can tell the checkout person at Home Depot, hey, AWP. And they'll be like, sir, please leave.
Do you know who I'm buying this because of? I'll tell you what.
I can verify the waterproof nature of the Ultimate. I used mine in a off-label use to make cloth mache to wrap a former Adidas mannequin up like a mummy. It's been rained on and it's waterproof.
Wait, what did you use for that? The polyurethane? The original?
Ultimate.
I used the Ultimate.
Oh, the
wood
Ultimate.
glue.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mixed that in a little bit of water to get a little soupy, and then we wrapped it. So now I have like a weirdly semi-sexual mannequin mummy that's
Can
doing
confirm.
like this out front of my house, and I had to apologize to my neighbors for any conversations that they had to have with their
I
growing children.
cannot wait to hear the story of you storing it.
It comes apart.
Okay. But did you join it all?
We're gonna store it in my basement.
Oh,
Fully
I
assembled.
am. Yeah, I'm
Oh,
definitely
that's
staying in a
fine.
hotel when I stay with you guys. Well, that's it for our ad read. How are you guys doing?
I'm great.
I somehow feel like this is the first true like back to normal episode we're doing. Like,
Are we
in
back to
months.
normal though?
No,
We're still mad at Braden, but like,
we overshot normal. We overshot normal, and now we're in depression.
what I mean is like, it's not a. Oh my god, I'm gonna kill
Pete,
everyone
stop
in
being
Discord.
so popular.
It's
mute
I
it.
don't know. I did. It's still
You're
just
the
doing
tech
thing.
guy.
No. It's Alex Adams. I blame him. Anyways, no, but this is the first episode since like August where we've had no guests. We're not prepping for an event or just getting back from one and recapping. It's
What?
just like hey, it's Thursday.
Oh, you mean a travel event, not an event? Because Dan and I are prepping for events.
Yeah, but that's different.
I have an event every morning.
Oh no.
The event, the main event, which is also a maker meetup in August. That's a random thought here, but I wish that the main event was at like a more easy to get to place because I would love to.
Like-
check
yeah,
it
like
out. I
Omaha.
heard it was
Like in the main middle part of the country.
like
Yeah,
Maine,
perhaps in a May.
Connecticut. Why Maine? Why not Maine, Connecticut? Why do they have to do Maine, the state Maine, which is up by Canada? It's up by Jason Sullivan up there.
It's like
Doesn't he
northeastern
live
California.
On the, he lives on the other side.
That's what I
No,
heard.
he's in Newfoundland. He's on.
Oh, I thought he was in British Columbia.
Wait,
or
yeah.
when did he
something.
get a dog?
He's on like
He is a dog.
what was basically it's their Australia and Canada. It was like their prison colony because it's like an island and like that's where he lives now. And it's not just normal people living there. but, you know.
Everything's making sense now. Oddly,
No offense to our Australian listeners. We love you guys. Even if you were
all
upside down.
three of you.
There's probably I think more than 3.
4.
At least 5. Maybe
Okay,
even.
I'll give
Braden,
you 5.
Braden,
I'll give you 5.
maybe even.
Huh?
6, 7.
Maybe 6, 7.
Braden, I knew what he was doing, and I could have said it, but I was going to let you have it. I was going to let you
I
have the joke.
wasn't. My brain is
Braden,
barely functioning today.
maybe the 6, 7 are the friends we make along the way.
The 6.
No, that's.
Is this what it's like to be around me? Because he's
Yes.
said that joke like 8 times.
Actually,
Yes.
100%. Yeah. Worse, actually.
I'm gonna be honest. It's hilarious every single time. It's perfect. I love it.
Oh,
I just wanted to clarify.
Well,
How are
speaking
you
of that-
doing, Pete? How you been?
I don't know. Are we doing what's on the bench? Are we just riffing? What's
No. Let's have a new segment where we all like lay down on a therapist's couch and talk about our childhood.
Tell me about your relationship with your father.
Well, I was
Yeah.
born a poor child on the east bank of the Mississippi.
He left for milk when I was 2. Awkward.
In East Philadelphia, born and raised.
Oh shoot!
In the
Do they have
pierogi
playgrounds
line
out
is
there?
where I spent most of my days.
They did.
What did you do out there?
I'm not gonna sing the whole song. I don't want to get a copyright strike.
It's not a
Even if I'm
copyright.
subbing basketball for pierogies.
It's not a copyright strike if you say the lyrics.
Yeah, it's
That's
not
spoken
singing.
word.
That's
That's like
just-
poetry.
That's poetry. Well, then it's
Yeah.
rapping.
It's just a series of haikus.
But how are you guys doing? I feel like
Not good.
Well, let's okay. Well,
aside
then
from the
let's
back
go,
pain,
yeah, let's go into our normal therapy segment. Let's just go right into what's on the thing.
What's on my depression?
What's on my bench?
there's Dan. Well, Dan, since you're clearly having a great time, why don't we start with you?
You're hurting physically and emotionally.
It's the back pain again.
That's true, man. I feel like I am so underwater, and I know like we had this prep episode. Like, when did we do that? Like in August or September?
yeah, wow, it's
Yeah,
crazy.
Disclaimer to everybody listening: you are about to hear the number one best example of how we believe the saying "do as we say, not as we do."
Yes.
Wait, I
That's
kind
what's
of want
about.
to.
That is what's about to happen to you.
As Dan talks, I'm gonna pull up the actual prep
the quote
list, and
the
I'm gonna
quotes.
I'm gonna play bingo with it.
I lose. Yeah, I've been in like a serious like depressive like I don't know, just really overwhelmed to the point where like I don't even know where to start. Do you
So
ever
you're
get
saying
like that?
You're saying that like
It's kind of
the hit
an-
musical genre of the 70s and 80s. You're in a funk.
I'm in a funk.
Nice.
It's kind of, have you ever heard the phrase analysis paralysis?
Yes.
Yeah, I feel that. I
It's
feel it hard.
actually anal assus paralysis.
Oh man, that
I'm very
explains so
confused.
much.
Because I don't generally chalk you up to be an analysis kind of fella, Dan.
Well, maybe the analysis is the friends we make along the way.
Is that your morning event?
Yes. Yeah, I mean I'm getting work done. It's just not at the speed I'd like. And you know, everybody is like, where are my damn tables? Including Nick Brim.
Everyone, every
It's
Nick,
just Nick.
every
Nick.
Nick Brim.
Oh, I have a lot of tables that I need to get done. A lot.
What?
It's
Didn't you say one was like 42 days overdue?
yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
I gotta say, you do have some very understanding customers.
I feed them
Or
a
you-
lot of lines.
A lot of lies.
I said lines.
You
lines.
added an N into that word.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're in the mail. Yeah, they must have gotten
Yeah,
lost. I will make you.
I'll
some
make you new ones.
Yeah, I'm starting over.
Oh,
I taught Dan that one before Maker Camp like
my
3
gosh.
years ago. Because
This
he
has
was
been
worried.
sitting here. I'm moving it around so nobody can get a screen grab. That's been sitting there for a week and a half. Yeah, I should probably get that done.
Get it out.
Yeah, I don't know what else to say. I'm completely overwhelmed. I really need a Sutton, but I can't afford a Sutton. I'm in a really bad spot.
Mm.
What about like a part-time Sutton?
I can't even afford a Dan.
Is Sutton available to come help for minimum wage with no
No.
SNAP benefits?
He's got a really good job now. He's got a really good job. I don't want to.
I abuse Sutton.
Yeah,
That dude's putting in enough overtime. He's making more than just about anybody I know.
Hey, he's got a great job right now.
Huh.
I'm very happy for him.
He has a perfectly adequate job that will sometimes allow him to work enough hours to qualify as 2 separate jobs.
Okay.
I'm just imagining like to kick Dan while he's down. Like Sutton will pull up. Like one day, like you and Sutton will just come over, but you're taking Sutton's new truck that he got because he's making bank now, and it's just like
This giant 3/4
Yeah.
ton with massive tires.
yeah, or he's got a King Ranch or something. He just pulls up, giant tires, lift kit. I'm like, oh hey
Ugh.
Dan.
That would put me over the edge for sure.
I just couldn't pick, so I actually I got 8 massive tires.
Yeah,
I don't even know what I'm going to do with the other ones. These must be my weekend.
And I really
tires.
like Braden's
My
truck, so I just
weekend
put
tires.
I put a spare tire on my gate in the back.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't
boy.
have much to add. I'm drowning.
Well,
There
what
we go.
I don't know, what can we figure out? Maybe you can set up processes and efficiency and plan out
I-
batching items.
Ooh, perhaps
I do.
we could develop some SOPs.
Do you feel like you have your shipping figured out and fulfillment and packaging?
What are you
His packaging's
Are you
figured
looking at a
out.
website right now? What is happening?
I'm literally looking at our holiday prep list. Oh, Dan, it looks like you may, and this happens to everyone, you may have missed number 1. Plan ahead.
Oh, I thought you were going to say erectile dysfunction.
Oh, wait,
because-
you may have missed 2. Set clear goals and priorities.
Yeah.
No, he's got clear goals.
I will say this. I have
priorities.
missed all of them.
Yeah, a lot of us have.
Did you get number 8? Just have fun.
Number 8 is the friends we make along the way.
Actually, number 8 is don't forget about Halloween, Thanksgiving, and other holidays. We're like, we don't even have time for that.
Forget Halloween.
But here's the thing. We did this prep episode back in August, right? And we do it every year because like if we help like 2 people,
Why can't those
great.
2 people be one of us?
So, yeah, why can't we help 3 people? and
Do
it
as
be
I
us?
say, not as I do. But I sometimes go back to this. I'm like, oh yeah, like, honestly, I just need to print this out and slap it on the wall, and then slap myself when I missed some of them.
I will say, my lovely, beautiful, amazing
Braden.
wife has been coming
about
out
to
to the
talk about
shop
Max.
to help me. She's more than willing to sand, which is amazing.
What about
And it's super
John? He
helpful.
doesn't want to get a part-time job with Dad?
Bro, I have tried to get both of my children to come.
Well,
help.
hang on. But Dan, and I want you to be honest here. Have you thought about actually paying them?
No.
That's your problem.
I pay
does
them with
pay them.
I pay them with love and the friendship we make along
yeah.
the way.
This
Oh,
week's
also
topic: slavery.
He also pays them in a roof over their head and food in their
Mhm.
bellies.
Mhm.
That's an obligation. That's an obligation as a parent. That doesn't
No,
count.
it's
Can't
not.
legally
No,
prove
it's
that.
not.
No.
It's not. not.
Can't legally prove that.
I'm not obligated to do anything for those damn kids.
I legally you are actually. There's
No,
like
I'm
there's a lot of like laws about it. Well, yeah, different podcast.
My STAT benefits got taken away, so
But
they
dude-
get no food this week.
Like throw some cash his way. Tell him like, hey, you want to buy some more video games? Well,
Right. You want to learn some valuable life lessons?
yeah. I don't want a valuable life lesson. I just want some ice cream. It's a Bluey quote, Dan. You would know if you watched
Oh,
it.
is it? Yeah. I don't-
Yeah. Dr. Bluey, PhD.
I'm gonna take a bush wee.
Braden.
So what else, Dan? No, Dan, that's it. You
I
just
don't want to do this anymore, Grandpa.
well, I have questions for you.
That's
Let's
too
interview
dang
Dan
bad,
because we
Dan.
said we
You
were
keep
jokingly saying that Dan is going to be our guest this week. So Dan,
Who the
where
heck do
are
you
we
think
with
you
the
are?
Nick process? Nick table
Where am I with the Nick?
Nick table process? Like, where are we? How close to finish are we? Is stuff glued up? Is
It's
stuff
actually
sanded?
really close.
Walk
It's
me
really
through
close.
it. Walk me through it.
Well, you
The
see,
legs are together enough that when I was there yesterday, they had walked off. So I didn't.
no, I'm actually using his tables to store other tables on at this point.
Tableception.
Yeah. His
Dude got
tables
the
have
concept
become
of a
another work surface.
Your tables are just a coaster for other stuff.
Oh no, your table, the Nick's tables have become Pete's CNC.
Oh no, that's
Mm.
actually getting used now. That is no longer a table.
They're like 95% done. I just got to do some finish sanding and some rounding over.
Me and Braden just instinctively
They're pretty close. They're pretty close. Pretty close.
is glued up, base only, but not sanded, top not finished or sanded. That's 95%.
Bro, I could get those done in like 3 hours.
You heard it here first, folks.
What that
3
doesn't
hours.
mean I'm going to. Come on.
Do you just want to make Nick mad?
No.
We're genuinely trying to help here because the sooner this thing gets out of your shop, the sooner you can tackle other stuff.
Here's the thing. I love Nick. He's like the least of my worries.
What?
Like
That's
No.
started so sincere.
He's the
I
least of my
love
worries
Nick.
because
He
he's so
doesn't scare
kind.
me.
He's so kind.
It's like,
Like, I
it's
know.
like, oh yeah, I love Braden, but he's too stupid to notice. Like it's fine. It was such a backhanded compliment.
No, it's not that at all. No, he's super kind, and we've talked, and he's like, I understand. Just maybe sometime before the end of 2025. Okay.
Oh no, that's a
No,
terrible deadline.
I don't know if he. I don't know if
Nick.
he said that. I don't know if he said that. I don't know if
Nick
he said
effed
that.
up on that one.
I don't know if he said that.
Dan heard it in his head.
Yeah, that's what he said. Hey,
Stuff up
maybe
at this
sometime
point.
this month, October, and Dan heard 2025.
He
Let
wants
me
to
go
pick
back
it up
through
at
my
your
text.
next craft fair. He wants to pick it up from there.
He did say that if I bring him to the craft fair that Braden and I are doing this weekend, he'll pay me for him again.
Well,
Which
you did say you only have 3 hours more worth of work left. So
I think I missed a one in there, around there.
3,100.
Yeah.
Is the comma just in a bad or a
There's
period in a bad spot?
There's some random zeros in there.
You just have 301 hours left. That's it. Or 31
they're-
hours, whatever.
They're really
yeah,
close.
and at a certain point, I'm going to cut my arm off. So
Well, the cool thing was they were almost done for Maker Camp, which was 3 weeks ago. All right. So
Yeah,
This,
we're
is,
getting
they're-
close.
this isn't
almost-
helping my depression, gentlemen.
they're almost done for Maker Camp
Next year.
2026.
Dan, we got to finish them up because we need something new to make fun of
It's-
you. This
yeah,
is old
it's-
material. This
it's
is Mayo
time.
jokes all over again.
It's time.
What's this Wii business? You guys gonna come?
The
help me?
community, Dan. We need this.
Also, I was literally at your shop yesterday.
Yeah.
Hey, Braden, can you sand this?
You wouldn't use.
I didn't know that
your
was an
friend?
option.
It's literally always an option, Dan.
Yeah.
But I had you do something
You
else.
actually don't have to pay.
I
That's
had
true.
him do something else.
Dan had me do something else.
I forgot
Because
about
he's
that.
selfish.
Oh, were you mounting the vacuum on a ceiling?
No, he finally installed my 65 millimeters red line spindle into my other CNC.
Wow. How long did that
So-
take? About 3 hours?
No, it took about 30 minutes.
Oh, so it would have been
Was
sanded.
it 30
Okay.
minutes? I feel like it took longer than that.
I think it might have been shorter than that.
And then he had it running backwards, but I figured it out.
Technically, I plugged it in and it was running backwards from the factory.
Oh,
I think it was originally an Australian spindle, so that's why.
Yeah, it goes the other way. Yeah. So Dan, what's actually on your plate that has to get done right now? How many tables do you have?
oh God.
Dozen?
You really?
Count them on one hand or two hands?
Oh, two hands for sure.
3 hands?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I declare a
6,
thumb war.
7, 8, 9, 10,
So probably a dozen. plus.
11, 12,
Ooh,
13,
Baker's dozen.
14.
You know what the-
There's one on my
14.
website too.
Wow. That's a
14.
Polish dozen. So, yeah. I mean, can you batch that out? Can you prioritize some stuff? Can you piss off a customer, cancel one of those orders?
No, I'm not canceling them. The money's gone.
Yeah, he's going to wait until they request a refund.
See, that's the problem. Like Dan's working for free now.
Yeah,
Uh,
telling you.
13 tables worth of.
It's
for free.
crazy. I remember like a couple years ago when we did our goals episode, and I think this is when I was like heavy and new into the ZCI world. And I was like, I think this coming year I'm going to try to make more furniture. I really like to get into furniture and kind of diversify. Now I'm in furniture and I'm like, oh God.
I'm
I
waiting for
remember
you to
that.
quit furniture for the third time. I think you need a break. It's like every other year is furniture.
I need to find another thing.
You need to like ZCI years are like your leap years. But no, I remember that, and it's really funny to watch. Well, it's not funny. It's interesting to watch you go through your cycles because it's very much like okay, I'm doing ZCIs, and then you hit the point towards like about this time in the year where you're like, if I do one more ZCI, I'm going to ZCI myself. I wish I was doing more furniture, and then somehow the world just delivers unto you
Mhm.
every side table order on this green earth, and to the point where you hit this time of year and you're like, I'm so sick and tired of side tables. I'm going to do say a thing, and next year you'll do
Yeah.
that thing to the point where you're like, there's no it's only daneration. There's no moderation. It's all daneration with you.
I don't know what it means, but I know what it means.
You
That's
know,
weird.
you know what it feels.
Yeah, I
You
know how
what
it makes you feel. Yeah.
Maybe the generation is the friends we make along the way.
Not everything's a joke, Dan.
But how's everything else with like ZCIs are going out on time?
Yeah,
bow ties, all that stuff.
Mostly.
Oh no.
Mostly. Yeah.
Well, it's got to
Yeah.
be easy to get bow ties out when Alex Adams can pluck them out of your chest
Oh, that is disturbing as all get out.
with
Well,
the magic of technology and
well,
AI.
Good news is you're only not able to keep up with these ZCI orders because you're making all the whiskey smokers for the craft fairs coming up.
That's on Braden. Braden did all the whiskey smokers. Talk about it, Braden.
So what Dan has left out of his poor me pity party is that it gets worse.
But wait, there's more.
but wait, it's even more awful. Dan and I only do like 3 or 4 craft fairs a year, and we like cycle the dead one, like the duds out, and we just get the bigger ones. So we've gotten into some fairly large high school craft fairs in our area, which is super duper if you plan on doing them. The problem is we've been so busy doing other stuff that we both forgot that we have craft fairs coming up. And normally it'd be okay because we do one.
We have a craft fair in 2 days.
Like, yeah, we've got
like
our
this
first craft
weekend
fair
you have one.
is this Saturday.
Oh.
We're
Yeah.
effed.
Oh.
So like I'm watching
We're
the
gonna have-
CNC
we're gonna
running
have
right
3
now
items.
just to make sure. We are going heavy into whiskey smokers this year, which we always do, but we're going double heavy. The problem is we didn't look at the schedule when we were signing up for everything. We are literally a craft fair every single Saturday of November. All of them. Normally we have a week or 2 in between. We're stacked. Which would be awesome if we weren't us. We are us. I just checked in the mirror. We are us.
Yeah.
And this is horrible because we haven't even replenished our stuff from last craft fair last year.
I need a Duffy Woodcraft.
We do need Alex Duffy. Somehow he's always cranking out craft fair stuff. We should wholesale buy from him.
That's it.
We just wholesale buy and just pretend we're makers.
I'm
I
good
think,
with that.
I think you guys need to set up that like chat GPT AI assistant and just every day check in with it and just have it tell you what to do.
When would we have the time, Pete? When would we have the time? Now we got to set up AIs to tell us that we're about running behind.
You're right.
We already know that.
But you have to learn how to set up a RAID array in a new computer that you're building.
Well,
Use that time for the business.
The RAID array, like the storage holds my business stuff on it.
Just keep in mind, I am saying this as a man that loves a good side quest. I am a Mr. Side Quest. I love getting distracted. But
yeah,
I'm trying to do the thing where I'm being the logical
Side
person.
Quest, so suck it, Mr. Side
I am
Quest.
Dr. Side Quest Esquire, so suck it.
No, Wesley Miller is Esquire.
Yeah, which, by the way, having Esquire in your name, it's like a resume.
I think he
In your
just
name,
put that
it's
in
awesome.
there. I'm not
No?
sure it's actually part of his name.
it's kind of like most mail. Like you can sign up for mail as anything. So Reverend
True.
Braden Boakes gets an awful lot of mail around here.
It's Dr.
Technically, I am ordained.
Dr. Reverend Boakes.
Dr. Reverend
Boakes.
Esquire.
Esquire.
But anyway, so yeah, so Dan and I, we have craft fairs coming up. So I spent the last couple days. I set up my why can I not remember the word? On my air weights, they have a fixture plate, the fixture plate, which is basically it's a plastic cover that you can then set up preset spaces, and like you can set where your air is being sucked through based on what you want. I feel like I'm having a hard time describing this. In my mind, it's very clear.
Some call them zones.
Yeah, you can design your own zones. Yeah, that makes it. So what I did was I actually set up a toolpath that cut it, like just lightly touched it and showed me where the outline of like 20 whiskey smokers was, and then where the hole was, where the smoke goes. And then below that, I put in gasket to create a seal on each individual whiskey smoker. And then I punched through so that vacuum would be created in that one very specific area. It's phenomenal. I can see exactly where I need material to go. I don't have to, as long as I know that it's at least 5 inches tall, it works. I just put it on as long as it's covering up all of these like pre-cut outlines. I know it's going to cut perfect, make sure everything suctions down, and then I can cut all the way through the material, and the scrap just kind of falls off because there's no suction, but each individual whiskey smoker is just locked into place.
I would actually love for you, I'm following fairly well, but I would love for you to do a video on this.
I'm not following at all.
Just like tomorrow, do a video or whatever. Like, do a quick video.
You want him to do a video on top of everything else he's got to do?
Yeah, I think it'd be great because it'd be content
quest
for you.
You want me to do a side quest?
And I think this could actually be very useful for people that have airweight systems.
Yeah, it's phenomenal. And Jace does a lot of stuff with the fixture plates, and he's been telling me for months, like, dude, everything you do, you need to be using the fixture plate because everything you do is based around that. I'm like, that sounds like a lot of work. I'm going to make things stick with science. I should have been listening to him
and
months ago. A lot of hope. To be fair, though, the entire airweight system it's all gypsy magic. I think, science. But so I did that. I knocked out like 40 more whiskey smokers in 2 hours. And that was with very long delays in between as I got distracted with other projects I'm working on. I finally decided that I've been stacking up all these end grain cutting boards to do inlays because if you don't remember, like 2-3 months ago, before we started traveling all that time, I decided that inlay cutting boards was going to become my entire personality because they're freaking awesome.
Damn, this man two moose himself. Look,
listen, there's 3 mooses now.
You think I have bad ADD or ADHD, whatever you want to call it? This guy is way worse than me.
It was really interesting going over to Dan's yesterday because I'm also kind of in like a little bit of a funk right now. I feel overworked, which is really bad at the beginning of the holiday season. But I feel like I've probably been stretching myself pretty thin across my projects. I know this is all super shocking to you guys. You guys have never seen me spread myself thin at all. But yeah, we had to have a heart-to-heart because we can't both be negative Nancy's. And Dan called dibs. So now I got to pull myself up by my bootstraps.
I got grandfather Dan.
Yeah, he got friends and family Dan. So, but yeah, so I've got this massive walnut end grain that I made months ago, and it's 2 inches thick. It's like 20 by 16. Like this thing's it's a hefty boy, and I have not been able to engrave anything into it or inlay anything into it because nothing seemed quite good enough. Nothing seemed quite to the
point
what
he landed on. A big dot. Just polka dot. One polka dot.
Just a big old circle. I'm gonna call it my moon board. No, I didn't. I landed on a cow. I'm just putting a cow on it. Just not like one of those like here's how you cut up the cow into steaks and things like that. It's just a cow's face.
That's good. I mean, sometimes you just have to pick a design and move on.
Nice. I love it. So,
thank you.
And that's kind of where I was at. Like, okay, what is like the middle class white girl-iest thing that I could think of to put on a cutting board that would sell at a craft fair? Like, what will some
live, laugh, love?
Yeah, what would some retired lady that just loves to cook possibly be?
A cow.
It was like, ooh, adorable little cows.
Yeah.
Remind you of the adorableness that this cow had before you murdered it and put it on a fire.
Well, you did get the right cow too. It's like the fluffy ones that are like
it's the fluffy Highland cow.
Yeah.
The pet cows.
I thought about putting like the angry sports team logo cow where it's like blowing smoke out, and I was like,
the Chicago Bulls.
Pretty much, yeah. There's a lot of variations of that angry looking cow.
Jordan.
Kobe.
No, too soon.
Oh. He didn't make it either.
I'm checking out.
Sorry. But yeah,
mute
so
myself now.
that's kind of what we're working on. I'm literally looking at my security camera because I have that inlay being carved right now. Don't tell Stone. And it's just I'm looking at chaos, and it's a bad place to start. So, anybody listening, do as we say, not as we do, because we're really good at swinging the other direction to the worst side of unprepared. And it's going to be fine. Here's the thing. These things normally work out just fine for us. Dan and I'll go, we'll hawk whiskey smokers, which is all we ever really talk about selling anyway. We complain about how heavy all of the cutting boards are, and that we're not going to do them anymore. And look, fate is allowing us to do exactly what we want to do. And it's going to be great.
I always feel bad about, playing the whole woe is me card. When I realize I'm living a life that probably a lot of people envy. I talked about this with my wife the other day, but I think I still have the right to feel a little overwhelmed. You know what I mean?
Overwhelmed, I think, is a better description for what we are.
Oh, I'm very overwhelmed.
We are overwhelmed. Oh, we got a tool change going. Let's make sure everything doesn't explode.
No, but Dan, I think you're right. Like, your success doesn't dictate how you feel. Like, you're successful, but you're still allowed to be overwhelmed. Yeah, yeah, and we're very lucky. I mean, I talked about this back in September when Justin was here. Like, we do cool stuff, very cool stuff. We get to do really awesome projects.
Yeah,
and but also we have to sand a lot.
I'm very grateful for the position I'm in,
yeah. Which is a missionary.
It's reverse. Never mind.
Reverse Dunlap.
Reverse Highland Cow.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that. Yeah.
So, to anybody listening, we apologize for the brief woe is us. Dan and I are very overwhelmed right now, and it is all 100% of our own doing. So,
yeah, it's
and
100%
we will persevere.
It very much is, because I do get in the funk where, like, I get so overwhelmed I don't know where to start, and like my body just like shuts down. I can't bring myself to do anything. It's such a weird.
Isn't that
thing.
referred to? What is it? Executive function. Pete, do you know what I'm talking about?
Injunction.
I'm still on analysis paralysis.
I was trying to figure out how to say that, but I couldn't remember exactly how to phrase it, and I was just going to say anal a lot of times, and it was going to be weird.
I mean, it's just simply having too much to do and just shutting down. Like, if I'm going to fail at many of these tasks, I assume I'm going to fail at many of these tasks or not get them done right, or not even work on one for too long and not get to finish anything else. So I just won't do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll
overthink a process.
Yeah.
And like talk myself out of doing it for like the longest time.
Much easier to curl up on the couch, right?
Sadly, that's true.
Yeah. No, I mean, dude, I go through that as well.
And I think one of my problems is it's like I don't have anybody directly telling me, I'm my own boss. So I'm like, yeah, it's okay. You can get away with it.
I tried yelling at
you're going to work later.
You snapped at my hand.
Yeah.
Old boss is always a dick till you meet a new one.
That's also a problem I have. Like, I don't listen to authority well. I'm not good with authority.
What? That's crazy.
I know, right? Weird.
Oh my
Everybody's shocked.
A bunch of McAllister kids right now.
Anyways, I start at Menards next week. I'm doing it just so I can quit.
Pete, what are you doing?
Bro,
please have something positive to say.
Well,
or commiserate with us. One or the other. Pick one.
So I am gonna take I was sick this week, so I wasn't feeling great. Because like last week, the girls had some whatever post-nasal drip or respiratory thing, whatever, stuffy nose and all that. I got it after them. Awesome. Thank you, girls, for giving me that. And then I had like this weird, I would like bend over. Like I was just taking
weird
stuff. And I started getting like it felt like my head was just filling with blood, like swelling up. And it's something with my sinuses. I went to the doctor finally today because I was trying to get Junie out of the freezer. She was like trying to pull ice cubes out. And I picked my head up and like got vertigo again. Like last Friday was the worst. I got it so bad I was basically non-functional after work. It was weird. So just like these weird headaches and vertigo. But I will say this. And I was talking about it for the last 2 episodes, or maybe just on the pre-shows. I have had probably the worst 2 or 3 weeks at my job I have ever had. And on top of that, I've just been slammed and exhausted, and all this travel and everything was just completely wearing me out. As I feel like we've all been going kind of nonstop since the beginning of September, or since Texas. So this is the first week, despite being sick, where I just felt better about everything. Like I finally like unclenched after this like last weekend. Yeah, I said it. Because we had.
I know why you're getting lightheaded.
Because of the clenching.
Yeah.
Analysis paralysis.
Legitimately, that's
show title analysis paralysis, but just misspell it. So this was actually a pretty
check
good
out
week.
Our sponsors.
Like I had a come to Jesus moment or whatever. I was talking with Emma and she's like, I think we need to like schedule time to like that you're gonna be in a shop and then that you're gonna relax. And we did that a little bit. Like today we went shopping. I came home, or I went to the doctor, went shopping, came home. I just sat on a couch. I was like, I have the podcast today. I'm not doing anything else. That's it. This is my only job today. And it's been a good week. So I'm better. I will say that, guys. It will pass. I was like ready to just like quit for a couple weeks, but I'm back on track. I'm feeling good. I don't have any fairs this weekend, which is yay, amazing. Actually, this weekend, all I have to do is vote. That's it. I think we're going Saturday, and that's it. Early voting, baby. Everybody get out and vote. If you're not registered, register. I don't know if you still can. But
yeah, you're voting on the East Coast.
Yeah, well, I guess it's just over by us.
Yeah, I don't think there's any voting happening in Omaha, is there, Braden? I don't think so.
I'm just trying to stay upright. I'm not paying attention to local politics.
Yeah. Last week after the podcast, it was like the end of the marathon because we finished the podcast and I was kind of feeling off that day. Friday, I like work was insane. Then after that, that's when I started feeling really, really bad. And I had to prep stuff for the Halloween party that was the next day. The morning we had the WTB Woodworking 1-year party. So me and Keith got in a car. I almost like didn't go because I was feeling that bad, but had a great time. The shop that Bill set up is bonkers. It's so nice. Like what he had before, he like quadrupled it. And he's actually got Powermatic, Jet, Saw Stop, all of Festival, Lamello. He's got an awesome selection there. Keith's actually
guys by Daniel Dunlap Woodworks.
He does have Daniel Dunlap stuff. He's got Nick from State of Woodco's templates. He's got Temple tools, including the chisels. They have the chisels there. Ooh. And Melbourne tools as well. The hand planes. I never played around with those. Those are pretty cool. And he's getting just more stuff too. So got to talk to a bunch of the vendors. They had vendors there as well. Saw Stop Festival, Grit Grip, Lamello. They were all there. So we got to chat with a bunch of them. He got a new mill that's just one of those like giant spinning blades. It's like a 25-inch blade or something like that.
Oh, like a regular saw blade?
Yeah. So, but it's like it's the one that'll tilt at a 90, or so he can do a slab by doing like an 11-inch cut on one side and an 11-inch cut on the other side, or actually 12 and 12 to do a 24-inch cut. But he has to do it in 2 passes. But he can also knock out beams. And dude, this machine is so bonkers. I was getting hit with wood chips like standing like 30 feet away because it was just shooting them across the yard. It was crazy cool, but scary as hell to look at.
What was the turnout like? I know Bill was saying he was expecting a pretty big crowd.
He definitely had a couple hundred people. We showed up a little late. We got there at like 10:30, 10:45, and apparently he had like a flood of people right at 9 a.m. Like, wow. We're going fashionably late because also we live 2 hours away. But apparently he had a good flood of people, and I think they were saying 300 plus people came through, if not more.
Awesome.
Good. So, there's food there too. Picked up a couple of things because we're running a little flash sale. So I got some General Finishes. General Finishes. I used to pay like $60 a gallon. It's 108 a gallon.
Ew.
That's insane.
That's not the info that I was looking. I was really hoping you were like,
No,
Bill's got it for
it's
like
the
half
opposite.
off.
It's the opposite.
Oh, it's the opposite.
Things are getting worse.
The
It's
economy.
bad, boys. It's
I hate everything.
I know, it's awful. And then apparently, what I learned too is apparently the more satin a finish is, that's an additive they add.
Yes.
So the one that's just flat, 120 something. Like it's even more. Which, oh man, it's crazy.
That's why when I should probably sit up and get next to the mic.
Yeah.
That's why when you buy a finish and if you go from like super gloss to all the way up to matte, like it looks cloudy because there's additive in there. And that's why like Total Boat will say, if you want to spray our matte, spray gloss first and then use matte last.
Layer up gloss.
Because
and then,
you'll be adding all that in layers. It'll look poopy.
You'll
So more matte is they have an additive. Does like the high gloss, do they have a subtractative?
Yes.
No, that's their baseline. They run it through a Brita filter, like when you pour bad vodka and make it better vodka.
They just hire one guy to just pour it in and then
but pick that up. I picked something else up. I completely forget what it was. Was it a bit?
Was it that dun dun dun? Because don't drop that.
Dun, 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 dun.
I got that. It's very good. That's one of my favorite favorite songs because of dumps like a truck, dies like what? Let me see that song. Anyway, so got that done. I picked something else up, but I forgot. I'll probably remember too late. Oh! I got a new blade for my. Remember how a couple of months ago I didn't set the depth right on my track saw while I was track sawing on a piece of foam on my driveway, and I just kissed my driveway.
No.
Oh yeah, that blade.
I don't remember hearing this.
Oh yeah. So I was cutting for the trailer. I was cutting 3/4 inch sheets of plywood on foam. Had my setting right. Yeah.
Most 3/4 inch plywood is not 3/4 inches thick.
I know, but it was set for that. Then I changed to 1/4 inch, and forgot to reset the depth. And it was like just enough. Like I was like, it's like cutting weird. Whatever. I finished the cut, and I just go, oh. I was so mad. I pick up the foam and it cut all the way through like in the center, and it was literally just enough to like kiss my my driveway. So there's like a line in it, very thin line, but it did damage to the blade. So I got a Tenru blade, which are apparently incredible. Tenru. Yeah, they're about them from Bill, and I did some research, and apparently they're really, really good. Keith has one on his track saw and his Capex. They're pricey, but they're nice. So I got that as well. All right, so anyways, I'm back in the shop. This week I started, remember like 40 something cutting boards that I made a couple of weeks ago or months ago?
Yeah, can I borrow about 30 of those?
Can we get some of those? Can
You want to pay
here?
for shipping? You got it. So now it's time to like do stuff with them, right? So it's like, damn it, now I have to do this. So I got them all flattened out to the same thickness. I just got to make sure they're all squared up too, because I was kind of gluing up whatever scrap I had.
Do cutting boards really need to be square though?
There's a couple that are like the last pieces I used on the sides, I didn't even taper down.
That's like an artistic
yeah, right.
additive.
But I cut all the edges on all the ones that were up to like 11, 12 inches, and I still got to rip a bunch of other ones.
Pete's cutting corners again.
I'm cutting corners. And then I might do something I haven't done in years. I might make some of the cutting boards with a round over edge.
What?
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm team chamfer all the way, but I might throw in a couple just to mix things up.
I do roundovers almost exclusively on all my stuff anymore.
I do shamovers.
I literally do not have a chamfer bit. That is how strongly I am in the camp of roundover.
No, I'm usually firmly in the chamfer.
I
Which
use
is
a sham.
so-
Wow.
It's so weird that we can all still be friends with you just being so wrong.
We're not friends. We're on the same podcast. Calm down. Sorry, I love you. I love you.
We installed a bidet at your home. I think that puts us firmly into friendship zone.
Also, which one of you was it, you or Juniper, that heave their whole body on a toilet, on a toilet paper roll holder because it was like loose the week after you guys left. Was that one of you guys, or was that Juniper that hung on it?
That was
Wasn't
nobody
me.
that is on this podcast.
Nick Brim. Okay, got it. He's a stern pooper, that guy.
You gotta have somewhere to grip.
Well, you don't have handlebars, Pete. What do you expect us to do?
You need oh shit handles.
I got
Like,
handles,
literally.
Greg. Can you grip me?
Yeah.
But anyways, I'm just working on those cutting boards, getting those out. I cleaned up the shop a little bit. The big laser, still not working, even though I spent another couple hours trying to troubleshoot it. It's working, but it is not like it's not. I've learned that it is not like the steps are wrong. It's something with the hardware, because no matter how much I've adjusted because you can like cut a square and then tell the machine, this is how big the square is supposed to be, this is what I got, adjust the steps accordingly, and it's still the exact size gap. It's always happening. So it's not a step issue, it's something where something's loose, but if everything feels tight, whatever, I'll figure it out. It's good enough for the big jobs, but like when you get in like detailed stuff or ornaments or whatever, you're gonna see that big step. So I'm
But
still
you got
a little
that
annoyed.
you got that other laser though.
Which is it cuts so slow, dude.
No, I'm just trying.
No, I know. And I did use it because
Trying to make apples out of lemonade.
I was doing our first Christmas engage or whatever ornament, and that's what I made it on. So it's pretty good. It does a
Wait,
great job
you guys
engraving.
You guys are married.
Yeah. Surprise. So I did actually use that other laser for it. And I've also just been trying to print a bunch of random Halloween stuff because that's the thing. We were going to get all of that for our Halloween party, which you guys were invited to and didn't show up. Kind of rude. Okay. But I couldn't even get those prints done in time because we lost power in the middle of the day and everything had a line through it. And
That's why I didn't show up. I heard you didn't have power.
Yeah. But
But
it
you
was,
guys seem to lose power an awful lot. What is it like living in this 18th century?
it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Yeah. Cholera is pretty big right now. So
Dysentery.
but here's the thing. It wasn't like because all my printers will recover from a power loss. It was off on, and it just wipes everything out.
Double click,
Yeah.
double click.
Yeah, exactly. So it was just enough to screw up all the machines, the Bamboo Labs, the Prusos, everything. So,
Did somebody put a sticker on the underside of the mouse? Is that what happened?
no,
you shut 'em all
they
off?
put a sticker on the power lines somewhere. But I'm also in prep mode. I gotta get a bunch of stuff. I need to get these cutting boards done so I can jump onto the next project. I have enough ornaments, I think, to hold me over for the market. But by the way, I got the spot that I wanted and everything because I don't know if I think I said last week that I forgot to answer them and pay for the spot, so I thought I would lose it, but we got it. And I need to make some margarita boards.
Yeah. I need to make more of those.
the margarita boards.
Oh,
Braden, he reminded me we should probably 3D print some like ornaments and stuff. Those are easy table fillers.
I'm out.
Stick to wood.
Yeah,
Stick
I'm
to
out.
one category.
You don't tell me my business.
This is literally
I
one of the
did-
things we talked about on the
I did
market.
start thinking, oh, I could probably 3D print some of those giant Legos that always sell,
Yeah.
like every single time. And then I realized I don't feel like it. I don't have it in me. But
and
you
I-
are right. That would be a good idea.
I do need to prototype some new display stands as well. What are you pointing at, Dan?
The Christmas tree, the little Christmas tree.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
thought
you
that was
should
a big-
definitely have decorations on your table. I think that's nice.
I
I'll
thought that was
sell
a
the
BP.
tree.
I'll sell the table for the right price.
Right.
Fair enough. Personally,
I'll
for
sell
me, it's
Dan.
always been like I'm going to stick to one genre for the table. Like if I'm going to have a 3D printing table and a woodworking table, I'll have two tables. That's
Braden
kind
and
of
I sprinkle stuff around.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dan and I ADHD it. There's
like,
tables.
we
Fill them.
have 3D printed like trees and other stuff around there, but like we don't usually sell them. I mean, if somebody wants it, I'll honestly just like give it to them.
Oh, we give away 3D printing stuff to
Yeah.
kids all the time.
Yeah,
Actually,
exactly.
90% of our 3D printing like craft fair business
Mhm.
is actually just to piss off the full table 3D printer guys because we undercut their prices by like a quarter.
Dude, I think I ended up telling you guys at one point last year when I did the craft fair, I had a kid come up and he was like looking at the remember the holiday flare, I called it. It was all the offcuts, the negatives that fell out.
Mhm.
And he was like looking around and like, oh, there's a new one there, whatever. I was like, oh, do you want some? He's like, oh, and the mom goes, yeah, he got him the last year or last 2 years, however many I've been doing it. And he was looking to see if there's any new designs. And I'm like, take this box, enjoy. Let's make sure the new ones are in there. Like he came back to my table because he knew that I had the little holiday flair, which is literally just like my trash off the thing. And last year,
treasures.
Last year to actually supplement, I did one sheet of just the negatives. Like it just cut it out, and then I just picked them up and threw them into boxes. But it's a nice little flair for the table, and the kids always do the
little je ne sais what.
Je ne sais what, exactly. Anything to stop them at the table,
You just reminded me of something. Talking all this laser talk has reminded me of one of the reasons why this week has been so frustrating.
Because of Dan?
Outside of Dan. I can handle Dan. That's a normal level of frustration. No, I swapped out my shop computer. Because you remember my shop computer was that like 8-9-year-old gaming PC that you could literally hear the hard drive trying to kill itself.
Kill me.
Pretty much. Like it was audibly rattling.
Quaid, start
this thing
the
has been
reactor.
on the death rattle for like a year and a half.
That's how you know it's working.
I did know it was working, and I would shut it up by literally just like hammering on it and like
which is
knock
great.
it back
A great
into...
thing to do to a laptop.
Dude, my living room PC, remember that? Were you guys here? The fan was like, oh, Dan was here. The fan started being all loud. I just have to hit it.
Yeah, you gotta knock it. The Nintendo
You just
style
gotta show who's boss.
Yeah.
I replaced it. I got myself a new another Optiplex, which I love. I love these Optiplexes. But got one for the shop. It's all mounted up underneath. I thought that I had uploaded all of my settings for Lightburn and for Vectric into the cloud.
Oh no.
I had some stuff.
Back that ass up.
It didn't. Well, the laptop still exists. I'm not sure if I could get it running at this point. I need one of those like airplane cranks.
Old school butter churn.
Is it a traditional drive or M.2?
Yeah, it's a traditional one.
Dude, pull it out, put it in a dock, and on your new PC, just mash. I think it's what is it?
Mash all the buttons.
Either delete or F10 or F12, depending on the BIOS.
F12.
F12 on that one, and you can boot to that drive, and it'll just boot up your computer to that drive. Pull all the crap off of it. Like my old drive is in my new computer as a second drive. So if I'm ever like, oh, I don't have this setting, I just dual boot it to the other one.
I actually have a solid state drive mount that I just got because of that other hard drive that died. The King Fast. But anyway, long story short, none of my setups were quite right. And so like my laser would get halfway through a job and then just be like, oh, hey, data stop, we stop. And so I probably lasered the same cutting board maybe 8 times before I finally got to. I literally just loaded the file onto a flash drive and hard loaded it into the laser. So that was really frustrating, having to like track down and reset up post processors, reset up sizes.
You told me you finished the burning with a soldering iron.
Yes, but that was a different thing.
Oh,
that was a religious thing. Anyway, long story short, your laser not quite working right reminded me that I was ready to sell my laser earlier this week.
Boys, my lasers are working great, both of them.
Well,
nice.
Wait, both of them?
Yeah.
You got the other one working?
Yeah. What do you mean?
You were talking about your outside laser not quite cutting the way that you were expecting it to.
I mean, it works.
Okay, so you didn't do anything and you technically haven't fixed it. Got it.
Got it.
I was going to say, because I have done no diagnostics to that laser, which means I'm going to be shocked if it's fixed.
Please.
Please.
It's limping along.
Actually, as you started talking about the laptop or your computer in the shop, I just remembered Ed Mancini was asking me about computer stuff and share like network shares. And then we were supposed to talk today and we forgot. So I just hit him up.
Oh, I
Thank you
did
for the
figure
reminder.
out I was having a hard time remote desktoping into my main server PC. I finally figured out what it is. For some reason, Windows, it's really easy to remote desktop into other Windows computers on your network if you have local accounts set up, but it does not like it if you have like your Windows account as your whole live.
I bypass that on every computer I have.
Yeah, I finally bypassed it and was like, okay, if you're not going to make my life easier, disappear.
All my PCs are local accounts. Even when it forces you, I do the terminal command, turn off Wi-Fi, restart, and then go to setup. And it says, oh, there's no internet plugged in.
Yeah, I know.
Sorry, guys, we're nerding out here over like techie stuff. But this is all stuff that's useful if you have a shop computer. Trust me.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's because Braden set it up for you. All right, well, that's it for my bench. Should we do questions?
Oh, Black Betty, Ram Lamb. Got it for you.
Okay, that's nice.
Now the real one.
Oh, Black Betty, Ram Lamb.
Just for Dan. I give him that one. Well, now we got this one.
Ask and wait, don't be coy. Time for the questions with the AWP boys.
Woo! That was great. All right, so we got two questions here from our listeners. First one is Gregory the Ambrosio.
Question to the AWP boys. Have any of you made a lamp before? If so, do you have a recommendation on a place to buy the components from? Not sure components is the best word. Thinking the wire, switch, and socket? Greg D'Ambrosio.
Good question.
Damn, bro.
Damn, bro. Dan, you said you have answers.
I do.
Go.
Problematic, not good ones, but I've never made a lamp, but I imagine, and for some reason, Rockler came to mind. Rockler has all kinds of like little components kits, like they got stuff that to build a little Wi-Fi speaker.
Bluetooth.
I want to say they got
They have
Bluetooth,
knickknacks
whatever.
and paddywhacks.
I want to say they got a kit to make a lamp. I haven't verified this, and I
So
probably
you didn't
should.
look it up.
But I'll bet you there's component kits on Amazon. I'll bet you anything. And if you message me, I'll send you an affiliate link.
Hold,
That's it. Those are my answers. I've never made a lamp, but if I were, make a lamp.
Rockler has a mason jar lamp kit, brass, make a lamp kit with harp and straight rod
See?
brass.
I knew it.
Table lamp socket kit with harp receiver, antique brass. So you best like brass.
Yeah,
it's
and
all
then
about that brass.
Definitely search lamp, not light kit, because when I searched light kit, nothing came up. But I mean, Dan's right. Like, look on Amazon's full of them. I've done a light fixture before, and essentially it was by taking apart an old lamp and just rewiring it into wood pieces, because like all the hardware, everything was there, and I just made it work. That's actually, if you're ever, we all have a lamp in the house that we
go
paint
to
or
like
something.
Goodwill and pick up a lamp.
or
for
pick up a
99
lamp,
cents.
because all the hardware is there. The only thing I will say, don't buy an old lamp that has like the tiny, just 2-prong plug. The cable looks like it was like
wooden ship.
Yeah, it's like it's made of like fishing line. It's super thin, or whatever. Get a slightly newer one that actually has a proper plug. You don't need a ground pin, but like something that feels a little, from like the Backstreet Boys era, not from the.
I was gonna say, get
black and white
a
TV.
lamp that hasn't ever lived in a world without Shrek.
A great baseline. Was that 2001?
2001,
Oh.
baby.
Space Odyssey.
Was it
Let's go.
I thought
Yeah.
it was the 90s.
But like I've made it. It's a little difficult if you're like running the electrical and stuff. It's hard. Mary Sai, when we did the bent lamination class, was working on a lamp, and she had to like plan ahead for her, like the channel that she's going to run on a bent piece, for example. And that's a lot of work. We essentially had to do the bent lamination in 2 sections and in the middle. So let's say it's 8 glue ups, and in the middle there was just tape. There was no actual glue. So that later it came apart, and then she routed a channel so that she could glue back together to have the channel to go inside, and it was hidden. So hiding the electrical is always the hardest part of it. It's something to think about, but I've always just upcycled the ones that I found around the house. Dan?
Before Braden goes, you just gave me something to think about. And you said plan ahead. Have you guys ever noticed that nobody ever plans behind? Why is that?
Dan, you and I plan behind.
Yeah, we're all 3 of us were planning behind this year.
Oh,
yeah,
that's true. Okay, continue.
Just no one talks about it.
Not enough people are talking about planning behind.
Exactly. Braden,
Where'd he go?
he is on the floor.
I
getting his
have
Lysol bottle.
I have props and visual aids.
Did you grab your X light from
my what?
Your big
Remember
X
the light
that you were
fixture you
making?
were working on?
So what I was going to say was, yeah, absolutely. Go to Goodwill and just
I took
rob
your
stuff from
answer.
there. Yeah, you took it. Also, I get tons of stuff from Amazon just because you can get cheap cords and stuff. Lamps are not, they're not hard. It's a wire that goes to a piece of metal that has to stay in the right spot.
Yep.
And then you connect the hot and the negative to that metal, and you just hope you don't electrocute yourself.
You just touch the 2 live wires to the bottom and the side of a light bulb. It'll work.
Yeah, it's just epoxy. Total bow, baby.
Don't recommend doing that.
The fire department says otherwise, but I have been getting really into LEDs.
Oh, yeah, LEDs.
It is amazing how cheap you can get LED strips for, and controllers, like LED controllers, that then just need a little 12 volt or 24 volt power supply, which you still have to run a power cord anyway. So you might as well run a cord that has a connector here. And then you can get color changing, you can get warmth, so you can have it be like daylight to like warm white. You can add smart capabilities to it. I mean, it's crazy just how much you can do with these like little tiny boxes. And this is like a big one. I've got another one that is,
they're fairly small, some of them.
I can confirm that he goes overboard with the LED lights. He's that one house on the block that has lights for every damn occasion.
I've got permanent holiday lights. What am I going to do? Not use them?
Yes.
Yes.
Have you thought about that? Have you tried not using them?
I'm going to be honest. I thought about not using them once. It was a Wednesday. And then I just never revisited the topic because it seemed stupid the first time I thought about it. But I love LED as a light source. It's low heat, it's low power draw. There's so many benefits, and it's going to cost more than buying some old lamp from Goodwill. But man, you really want to drive yourself nuts, get into the easy world of LEDs. Also, I make LEDs way harder than they have to be.
Also can confirm.
But mine are gonna be like smart connected to where like I push a light switch over there.
Clap on.
Everything in my basement turns on.
Yeah, when I was there, I can confirm that I had to push buttons in a certain sequence only, like a puzzle I had to figure out for just the TV light to turn on and nothing else.
The basement, Aretha does not come down here, and so the basement is like my testing ground.
She can't even turn the lights on.
No, you can turn all of the lights on really easy. That's what I made. You can turn all of them on and all of them off really easy. This is my testing ground for a lot of my home assistant stuff down here. So the basement's always
the skunk works. It never comes out of the skunk works though. It just stays there.
It's a little off. Everything upstairs works great.
Yeah. I'm a fan of like taking apart the old stuff or whatever, because like it's all connected already. There's no soldering. You don't have to take stuff apart. Like I've broken a lamp before on purpose to get the wire to come out, so I don't have to like disconnect it and rewire it and stuff. But
must be nice just having unlimited funds to just break lamps.
I got lamp money.
Push connectors. What are you talking about, solder? Get out of here.
I don't know. So you with your magic. What's next? You're gonna clap and your lights are gonna set perfectly for video? Weirdo. All right, next question is from Trash Panda.
Question for this week. What are some of your best foul-up recoveries or lemonade from lemons? Ever take a complete failure and make something great? Trash Panda Woodworking.
Ooh.
I met Dan, and then I managed to just manually manhandle it into a good thing.
I met Dan and I said I could fix him. So anyways, I still can fix him.
You're still working on it.
Honestly, I'd say my foul ups and repairs usually consist of the project just being smaller.
Right.
Just suddenly that board is shorter. Suddenly,
exactly. I could cut a couple inches.
Suddenly
off.
that coffee table's a little narrower. Those legs are going to be shorter. We'll put some feet on it. So usually it's smaller. With big mess ups, if I scrap a project, that project usually will become a cutting board in anywhere from 1 week to years. So that's kind of the biggest foul ups. If something's really, really damaged enough, it's just there. But there's other times that I was cutting the cabinets for the camper and my zero got screwed up, for my y-axis, and it started way too high. So then it cut off the board as well on the back. And I'm like, well, this whole sheet of beautiful 1/2-inch Baltic birch from pre-COVID that I still had. It's literally pre-war, pre-prohibition, pre-tariff Baltic birch that I will never see again. And it's just been sitting in my shop because I don't have the heart to throw it out. So I'm gonna try to, if I need a piece of something, I was I'll use this piece right here. I'll try to piece it together. If not, cutting boards. I'm kidding.
Baltic birch cutting boards.
Yeah, there you go.
Do you remember the giant white oak door that I got commissioned to do several years ago?
Yeah.
And I had to make it twice.
Yeah.
Because the first time it bowed really bad or it cupped.
Yep.
Well, I cut that door up and made it all into ZCIs.
There you go.
That was my recovery. I don't know. I don't think I lost too much money.
We also made some of those scraps into
smokers, probably
into smokers, and I know that because I've got 2 stacks that I haven't cut out that are sitting upstairs right now because there's dominoes in the middle of them.
Oh yeah. What is this in the middle of this whiskey smoker?
Speed holes.
Shut up, Barbara.
It's to introduce oxygen to the smoke to add richness. Combat acidity.
Yeah. Somebody told me something once where it was where you account for 10% on any job, or 10-15% of loss. And, on average, you're not going to need that. Then there's going to be a project where you're going to need to start adding all those 10s together to get 100% because you got to start over. And I'll never forget that because that's basically what's going to happen. You're just banking your 10% or 5%, 3%. And then one day
usually takes my 10%.
Yeah.
Whenever
and it makes 100% on it.
Yeah. He took a load of 10% yesterday.
Did we all answer?
I think so.
Don't know. No.
Right.
I don't make mistakes. I'm perfect.
You literally just said that. All right.
Okay, fine. I don't think I have any really bad mistakes that okay, no, that's not true. When my mistakes go wrong, they go so catastrophically wrong that there is no recovery. There's no making lemons because I managed to chop up the lemon, or there's no making lemonade because I chopped up the lemon and then stuck it in a
and the juicer
cannon. And then I also smashed the juicer to get the cord for a lamp. And then
wait. You don't just have a crate of cords that have been cut off of appliances that you've thrown out? Am I the only one that does that?
I think that's a Polish thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say that sounds like
that's a growing up porn. What if I needed an extension cord for something? Or
No, I do have the cell phone charger drawer though. Like, what if I suddenly get a 2003 Nokia again and need to charge it? So,
I did a culling a few years ago. There's
oh,
been less. I still have hundreds of cables, but not
Oh.
1,000.
Yesterday when Braden was setting up my spindle, he couldn't find a power cord. I'm like, dude, I got power cords.
and then he
I just-
pulled one out of his shirt. Like he just had one in his little
They're
sweatshirt
everywhere.
pouch.
You can't
just
swing a
fill
bat
up
without hitting a power cord.
I will say that some of the most dramatic failures that I immediately turned, I knew I was going to turn them into a learning experience, was pretty much the first 7 carves with my rotary. I just knew they were going to go bad, and I knew it in my heart before I even, and these things generally kind of work out, so usually I'm like, oh, like maybe I'll cut a little deep. I knew this was going to go bad, and it did. Immediately self-destructed. So I just planned on, hey, this is just going to be a lot of wasted material, and there's once you start carving something in that type of dimension, like there's no bouncing back, there's no scrap there, there's just firewood.
Yeah. Like
But here's the thing. Fire pits are fun.
Yeah, that's true as well.
Except my fire pits blow up my concrete.
Well,
Yeah, maybe put it in your backyard.
My
or get a
backyard's
fire
so
pit
far
that doesn't
away.
sit directly on the concrete. Get one that sits up off the concrete.
Oh my god, why do you guys want me to become a better human being?
I thought you were going to put stairs in your shop so you can go downstairs from your shop.
I did. I think we were a little bit. We'd enjoyed the day when we started talking about putting stairs to go into the backyard from the shop.
Oh, you have one that goes in the attic, but backyard. Oh,
Yeah,
Too much to ask for.
There's no jokes here. I've got no idea. Just next question.
there is no next question. That's it.
I think that's it.
Oh,
We're
that's
done.
it.
We're done here.
Yep.
No, we've got Jeremy's.
Oh, did I never
Oh yeah,
export
Mr.
that?
Claybaugh.
Yeah,
In the Discord.
the bandsaw one.
Oh, I may have never downloaded it. So let me pull it up.
I mean, you didn't download it. You played it. We heard it because you
It
started
was
talking about
11
the
Labs.
regal voice.
I played it off the thing. So here we go. Jeremy Clayball.
Since I have a new-to-me bandsaw, what's the best overall blade type to use? Not necessarily the brand, but I would take that suggestion as well, but tooth count and size. Mine came with some new blades, but they are 1/2 inch, maybe 3 to 4 TPI, and 3/4 inch, 10 to 12 TPI. I have a 1/2 inch 3 to 4 tip on it now. Cuts very straight for resawing, but the finish is pretty shit, and I definitely have to run the pieces through the planer. Jeremy Clayball.
Just to clarify, AI made that weird. He doesn't have a 1 1/2 inch blade. He has a 1/2 inch and a 3/4 inch blade.
Yep. And then another 1/2 inch.
And then like he adds them all together. 3 blades at once.
Got it.
I use the Timberwolf bandsaw blades from Amazon because I'm an animal and I don't.
No, they're good.
I don't.
They're good
I don't
blades.
deserve nice things, and they work really, really well.
They're good. They're affordable.
They're functionally disposable,
Mhm.
price point wise.
I mean, yeah, you can't. I don't think you can get them sharpened. They don't have like carbide teeth on them, but they're good blades.
Yeah, so I like those. I keep a 3/4 inch blade on my bandsaw almost exclusively because I'm not doing anything super fancy. I'm doing mostly resawing with mine.
So I was just looking at my. So I've bought one time from sawblades.com, but I bought from them at the woodworking shows like 5 years ago. And I have a love-hate relationship with them. I've bought from them since then, but that is because they will send you a quote for that exact same blade And if you at a random time in the future, it's like automated, be like, hey, in case you need another blade, here's what it is. Like I was looking at those 28, it was actually $19 at one point in 2022. In 2024, it's $28. So it went up $10. Crazy. But I bought some blades from that. I bought other ones since then. I've bought a bunch of the Timberwolves that are on Amazon because honestly, they're kind of like throwaway price. Like if one bends or pops, whatever. I will say the
Functionally disposable.
yeah, the sawblades.com ones are pretty dang good. They have a nice selection of them. I believe I have a 3/4 inch like 4 TPI resaw blade in there, and I get pretty good results. I will say if you're, I don't care how cocky anyone is when they're like, I don't know, my saw is dialed in. It could probably be more dialed in. You can probably do a little better, whether it's tension, whether it's the blade placement. I highly recommend look up Alex Snodgrass and how to dial in a bandsaw. It is a video that will change your life if you've never seen it to use a bandsaw, because it'll help you dial in that saw to be as accurate as it could be. And I've used the basic methods to help multiple people dial in their saws. I've done it on mine. Anytime it gets all effed up out of square because I'm just running random stock through it, thinking it's like a little thin blade, but it's a 3/4 inch and I'm trying to get curves on it. That's the one downside. You're not going to get curves, but for resaw, you want to go big. The bigger, the better. And for like thin, small little cuts, now I have that little Ryobi bandsaw that I got off the side of the road. But I will say I got a 1/4 inch blade in there. It's almost a little too thick for tight curves. So I might get like a 1/8 inch, I guess. Something really, really tiny.
If you can't go big, is there something else that you should do instead?
We can go. We have big at home. So I mean, I go with a big blade because I'm usually using it for resaw or to like cut a template or something rough. It's very rare that I would actually swap it out, but if I need to do some kind of like tight curves, I will put in the time to actually swap out my blade. Also, pro tip, if you never dialed in your saw, it's not just about like the settings, whatever, it's where you place your blade teeth on the rubber wheels. Also, yeah, because you want it so that the teeth are actually fairly centered on the band and not the middle of the blade, because you want the most tension to be right at the front part that's touching the wood. So it depends. Sometimes you can't get away because if you've got a small enough, you got a 3/4 inch wheel, polyurethane wheel or rubber wheel up there, putting a 3/4 inch blade, you're kind of hanging a bit of your blade off the back. It's a little sketchy. But as long as you have your guide bearings set up right, it should stay on and not be a problem. Essentially, the whole logic is if you tension it on the center of the blade, the front and the back might have a little more play than the center. If you tension the teeth section, the tooth section, or it's the gullet, where the gullet part is, you want that to be in the center, then that is where the most tension is on that blade, and you're going to get a lot straighter cuts. Fun fact. But again, look up Alex Snodgrass. That's your thing. And I think it's I think I said 4 TPI. Daniel Dunlap, Bandworks.
Bandworks. Yes. I keep a 3/4 inch blade on my bandsaw as well, simply because I do almost nothing but resawing with my bandsaw just because of the work that I do. If I were to put a general use blade on my bandsaw, I would go with like a 1/2 inch, like 4 TPI blade. I think that would be good, like all around use case. So I'm not changing blades constantly. Matter of fact, that's what I used for a long time before I was like, you know what, I'm doing nothing but resaw, so let's go bigger.
So you're saying it's like the Toyota Camry of bandsaw blades?
I think so. You know, he's got a bigger saw. He's got a 16-inch saw, so I don't think it makes a whole lot of sense for him to put anything a whole lot smaller than a 1/2 inch blade. Maybe a 3/16 inch blade. I mean, I think max. A 1/2 inch is going to be like perfect for you.
Yeah. And that is the maximum height, obviously. But like if he, if he's cutting a lot of smaller stuff, he might have that guard all the way down and stuff. So I will say one thing: do not buy Laguna resaw kings.
No,
do not get those.
Do not.
Duty.
unless they fix their weld issue. That's one thing. Whatever blades you buy, open it up.
I
go to
bought
the,
one
Go to the
a couple
weld.
months ago.
Mm-hmm. Same thing.
Teeth broke off.
Oh, really? Oh, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
I tagged them in a story, and they didn't want to, like, they responded, but it was kind of like a
Oh, that's crazy.
condescending response. And yeah, no, don't
But
buy a Laguna Resaw.
I will say,
blades.
check
They're
your
awful.
welds if they're basically lined up. And the easiest way to check is look at the back part of the blade, the flat part. Make sure the weld is lined up. I've had 2 Laguna Resaw Kings, and both of them, the weld was off. One of them by like a 16th, where it was
Which
knocking.
is significant.
Significant. And I like sanded it down to be flush, but it's still wobble. The blade will wobble. So essentially the teeth would be a 16th forward and then back. So you would get this, like, before I did anything, it was a loud knocking, like, like it sounded like a pod racer in Phantom Menace. It was very specific, but it was kind of that. So even with your, whatever you get from sawblade.com, you get from other companies, you get from Grizzly, check the welds. And if the welds are bad, immediately return it.
Yeah, I've gotten bad welds from sawblade.com, but they were kind enough to send me a replacements right away.
They have pretty good customer support, at least. So that's nice.
They do.
And at Amazon, you just say, oh, it's bad, return.
I think they're out of Ohio, I want to say.
Mid.
It's like an American company. So if you call, you talk to like a mom and pop shop.
Talk to Frank back in customer service.
Yeah.
Oh, you need Frank.
I want to say it's a lady. Her name's Diane or something like that. It's been a long time since I called them.
Actually, Houston Tejas.
Okay, I was way off, but whatever.
Now, yeah.
I've never had a bad weld on those Timberwolf blades. Never. And I've probably been through 20.
And ironically, they're the
blades.
cheapest.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're like the throwaway Amazon brand, but they're good.
They don't stay.
Great.
They don't stay sharp as long as some other blades, but they're worth it.
I feel like a bandsaw blade is the only blade that, like, you just never even think about resharpening. Just toss it.
Oh.
There's a place in town here that sharpens them. I know Mike Suter was telling me that he'd drop off like 5 or 6 of them at a time and get them all resharpened. It's like,
but that's if you're buying like really high end bandsaw blades that have big giant carbide teeth on them. These Timberwolf blades, they don't have any carbide teeth.
No.
They're just carbon steel.
They got metal hopes and dreams.
They do.
That's it. That's all the questions. That was good. Good answers, guys. So
nice.
Now
I take pride in my answers.
I'm standing by him. Said it once, I'll say it again. All right, guys. Well, thanks for joining us. I think we'll might as well wrap it up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So thank you for joining us. Huge shout out to all of our patrons and our sponsors, Gorilla Glue and Onefinity. Go check them out. Make sure to use our code with Onefinity or our link in the show notes, and go check out the cool new products that Gorilla Glue has just dropped. And Dan, you have words?
If you want to help support the show, you can go join our patronage over at patreon.com/anotherwoodshop podcast, or iloveawp.com. Get signed up over there. You can get thrown into our monthly giveaways. You get the show early. You get lots of other things that I'm blanking on, Zoom calls and whatnot. Your name mentioned, stuff. If you don't want to do that, you can just share the show. Share it in your stories. Share it in your posts. Tell your neighbors, tell your friends, tell randos on the street. That'd be great. Record it.
Extra. Here, read all about it.
That's all I got. I think I'm done here. I'm out. I'm kaput.
Braden?
I am tired.
If you want to get entered in to win any of our patron giveaways, sign up for any of our patron levels and you will be entered. The higher your tier, the more free entries that you get. Or go donate money to St. Jude's through our team page at arethechairsincluded.com.
The higher the tier, the less tears we shed.
We have to defeat all those other people that have also had donations come in, but we have to be the highest under
That's right.
Mike Suter's
I'm just
team,
here
so.
to defeat the Huns.
Oh shoot, we should get down to business.
Get down to business. All right, guys. Well, to defeat
the
Huns.
Always defeat, never to hands.
And we're very excited to tell you guys next week what we're giving away for next month. Very excited.
Super excited.
Yeah,
We'll
super excited.
tell you then.
It's gonna be a surprise. To
We
everyone,
want to keep it
including
a
us.
surprise to everybody, including us.
All right, guys. Well, thank you so much. We got a guest next week. Phil Miller. Phil Miller. No relation to Phil Morley. He's going to be on the podcast next week. We're going to be talking patents and prototyping, stuff and junk. So it's going to be super cool. Make sure to tune in for that one. We'll see you all next week. Love y'all. Bye, 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 bye.
Bye, 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 bye.
Bye, 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 bye.
Love you long time.
Love you long
I love
time.
you more. Bye.